We just had the solar eclipse 14 hours ago, April 20th, 2023 at 29 degrees Aries. If you haven't seen part 1 of this video that I made yesterday, you can go back into YouTube and watch it. It's the part 1. And this is a follow-up to yesterday. And this is regarding United States of America, Natal Chart, and the transits on the solar eclipse. And a few more things to note about this chart. Not only is the Pluto return in Aquarius in the 2nd house, as we talked about yesterday, but also in the 4th house, transiting Chiron at 16 degrees Aries is in opposition to Saturn in the 10th house, because Chiron is the wounded healer and Saturn is the structures. The 4th house, the wounded healer on the home front, and Saturn in the 10th house is the public eye and the structures that have been built. Banking structures, schools, religion, and all kinds of structures that we have in our society. So the Chiron opposition is making it take a look at what are things that need to be healed. This is a major aspect to have right during the solar eclipse, because as you know, the solar eclipse or any eclipse magnifies the energy, and we can feel it at least 3 days before and at least 3 days after. Transiting Chiron at 16 degrees Aries is almost conjunct in the natal chart at 20 degrees Aries. Coming around again, or looking at how our society was built in the birth chart of July 4th, 1776. Cycle has come around again in the 4th house. The Pluto return has come around again in the 2nd house. It's all up for renewal, looking at what structures have been built and how things progress, and to take a look at what's working and what's not. This is truly time of change. Another opposition, Neptune in Virgo in the 9th house. And right now, Neptune is opposing Pisces at 26 degrees in the 3rd house. Neptune takes a look at compassion, and the 3rd house is communication. So the Neptune in Virgo does everything in order, the structures and the material world. And the 9th house is philosophy. So we've got Neptune, structures and philosophy as the way things have always been done. And the transiting Neptune in Pisces is taking a look at communication and compassion. So this is really amazing, because we're able to see that people are taking a different look on philosophy that's always been a certain way. And now the Neptune opposition is looking across the chart and looking at a opposite, really different way of doing things with communication and philosophy. So people all around us are becoming more spiritual. Things like astrology, meditation, getting out in nature. A lot of us have gotten away from that, getting out in nature, back to health foods, and enjoyment of the simple things in life. Neptune in Virgo in the 9th house also rules religion, and the U.S. was formed, as we all know, in 1776, and many religions have been in place since before that, but since that time, we've had the major religions, Christianity and Judaism. Right now, with Neptune transiting the 3rd house in Pisces, looking at religion differently, looking across from the 9th house to the 3rd house, brand new perspective, and seeing the opposite of what's across the chart. People seeing differences, people that just want to be spiritual. There's many people that are still in and see the religions as the way they've always been, but there's also many people who are just spiritual that don't really follow religions anymore. They just follow the love in their heart and doing the right thing. Opposing the natal Neptune signifies a big change in the way people see religion. Another thing in our society of things breaking down, religions breaking down, is one of the major ones. And having that opposition right on the solar eclipse, when you have an eclipse, it's changes that are fated and made, and no turning back, total transformation. Thank you for watching.